Well, it says I'm connected. I know I'm not usually here Saturdays, but since I wasn't on yesterday, I thought I'd come on today. And for some reason, I could lay down and take a nap. I guess because I didn't really do a whole lot today. Straighten my. So when you hop on, say hi. I have 3 cards using up scraps of paper. Very easy cards. Hi, Linda. Welcome. No, it's 8 o'clock already. It's not going to take long tonight. It's very easy cards. Using up scraps of DSP, and I'm using Florals in Bloom, and these are still available. This pack of paper, and I have a bunch of scraps in here. I just took them out and made some cards. Hi, Gina Marie. Welcome. All right. The first card I'm going to do, I did not come up with this idea. I saw it and I thought, well, I think I know how I'd be able to do that. So I am using basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Petunia Pop is 4 by 5 1/4. That'll get laid on top, but before we lay it down, we're going to put our DSP on. You'll need 4 pieces of Designer Series paper, and these are 1 7/8 by 2 1/2, and they're all the same size. Okay. So to get this, you're going to fold a corner down on on each of these cards, and you got to watch how you do it, because you don't want to. Well, you have to know which one to score in order to get the design. Okay. And how you do that is, what I did was I laid my paper here at the 1 inch mark. Okay. So I'm going to make a tick mark. Wait, I got to do it on this side. Got to make a tick mark at the 2. And it's not at the 2. I must have had it back there. It still works. So you want to make a tick mark at the 2. Hi, Renee. And then come on the side here, and this is 1 inch. So you want to make a tick mark there. Put it in your trimmer in the grooves and run your score. Okay. Hi, Denise. Welcome. So, and then you fold that over. That's probably why it doesn't look even. Let me see. It adds up. Okay, we're okay. But you're going to do that on all 4 of these pieces. Hi, Rosie. We're going to glue the corners down. So let me get my glue. You can use whatever glue you want. I'm just using my liquid glue. And I'm just going to put a little on to fold the corner down. So you're going to do that to all 4 of your pieces. And like I said, I did not write the girl's name down. I'm not sure who I saw this, but it came up on my, I think, Facebook feed, and I clicked on it. It's a YouTube video how she did it, and I didn't write her name down. If I find it, I will post it on Facebook so I can give her credit. Oh, well, that's even better, Renee. That would be, yeah, I'll have to do that. So you made this card already? Okay. Now, if your paper has a pattern that is directional, you want to make sure you get them on the right place. So that's going to go there. That will go there. This one will go up here, and then this one is going to be here. And then you're going to have that opening just like this. That don't want to stay down, just like this. This one, I didn't fold this right, so it's off. All right, now you got to make sure you put these on with the right amount of space between them. And it's not really that much to go. And you want to just line that up. But this is a great use of your getting rid of your designer series paper. And then the last one. Okay. Then I cut a 1.5-inch square. Okay. And I'm going to stamp. The stamp is from Branching Out, Happiest Birthday Wishes. All 3 cards are going to have that saying. I'm making birthday cards. Going to get my Memento Black. And we're going to diagonal in the middle. And you have Happiest Birthday Wishes. That's going to go in the center. Now you can glue that down if you want, but I am going to pop it up. Well, come on, Deb. So we're going to just put dimensionals. We're going to pop that up. Okay. And then I brought, let me shut my ink pad. Then I got the 20, 25, 27 in color flat pearls. And I've been doing, hi Sandra. Yes, you're right. Welcome. I cut off the side here of the plastic. It's easier to get your embellishments back in the pack without getting hold of glue. Okay, this is Petunia Pop. And Petunia Pop is from last year's. That's that they are going to be retiring. These are this year's. And I don't think there's anything in there. I'm going to use cloud cover. That's about what that is. Cloud cover. We're just going to put one there and then two at the bottom. And there you have card. Oh, inside you need, we got to put this on. Our card base. I thought I was done. And we're going to put that on here. Like so. This is a piece of Designer Series paper, 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put that down on the side here, on the inside. That would be card number 1. Card number 2, very simple. Let me see if I have, let me look at my bling. For last year. Okay, oh, I got some there. I don't see if I have more because I want peach pie. Looking. I thought I had another pack, but I guess I don't. Okay. We can use the green. Okay. For the next one, I'm using peach pie. 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. You're going to score that at 4 1/4. You need 2 pieces of basic white, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And you're going to get a piece of, I don't know what that's there for. Oh, I do know. I need that. 1/2 by 5 1/4. I'm sorry. 1/2, yeah, by 5 1/4. It's going to go right there. And wait, I got the wrong piece. Did I cut that wrong? No. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's 4, 1/2 by 5 1/4, and it's going to go from end to end. If you put it down right. Try this again. There we go. That was a hard one. And you're just going to lay that on the inside. Okay. And then for this piece, for some reason I had it cut like this. And I guess I was going to use it for something else. But I'm going to take a piece of the peach pie and I'm going to just lay it right there and then I'm going to trim it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put it on this side. And I'm going to just lay it to give it a little edge. And we're going to wait for that to dry. And we're going to take our snips and we're going to just follow our Designer Series paper. Okay. That will go on the other piece that's 4 by 5 1/4, like so. Then we're going to put our sentiment down there. It came out too fast. Put that down. That looks crooked, Deb. Oh man, it looks crooked here. There we go. Can't have crookedness. Oh, really, Sandra? You got that right. Wow. How much did you get the first time? Okay, and then we're going to get our stamp. Stamp happiest birthday wishes. Okay. Then we're going to put that on the front of our card. Like so. And then I don't have any, but you know what? I'm going to bring these in and I'm going to use the cloud clover or cloud cover. And we're going to put them down here. Like so. And there you have card number 2. Oh, okay. We had about, I want to say 8 to 10 inches here. And then with sleet on top. And it's been in the teens and single digit numbers. So it's ice out there. And mounds of snow. My granddaughter and I were out shoveling, and the plows came by 10:30 at night and put it all back on our sidewalk. Yeah, I'm done with snow now. I wanted it, and now I'm done with it. I don't go anywhere, so 8.5. This is petunia pop. I mean strawberry slush. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Okay. Then you need 2 pieces again, a basic white 4 by 5.25. And I took what was left after I cut my paper. Well, it was laying in there. And that's going to go down there. It's 1 inch by almost 3.5. We're just going to put that at the bottom. And then we're going to put that on the inside. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to take the other piece of basic white, which is going to be our front. And I had these 3 strips of paper. And I thought, okay, I can use them. Oh, yeah, you got that right. Wow. And these are 1.25 by 4.75. So we're going to just stagger these. On the paper. And it's going to be very close. You will have some white through it in between, but it's going to be very close to the edge. Oh, thank you. It's not my original idea. I did see somebody do it, but I didn't write her name down. So, but thank you anyway. Okay. So we're just going to lay these down. Now, this is how I cut the paper. So they're going to match. So they're going to be offset a little, but it's like in the pattern paper. Evidently, I was going for something and tried to keep the pattern flow. Okay. So like I said, these are going to be down and they're going to be very close to the edges. And then we're going to do this. Now we're going to do this middle one. I usually do the other edge, but I know I have to be very close. I probably want that up a little bit. I want that up so I can stamp my verbiage. And then we're going to do this one being down a little bit. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp happiest birthday wishes. Hopefully it'll fit there. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we're going to put that on the front of the card. Like so. And then we're going to bring in our gems. And I'm going to pick up Strawberry Slush and Darling Duckling. Darling Duckling. That's supposed to be the color in here, so I'm guessing that's the color. And I'm going to do one more. Put it here. Okay. That's my 3 cards for tonight. Like I said, you can do so much with your DSP leftover, your scraps. I put my scraps right back into the pack of DSP. So you could take your DSP. This one you can't do it what I was going to do. You would cut that at 5 1/4. So let's cut this at 5 1/4. Thanks, Denise. Thanks, Renee. And then, I don't know the measurements, but you would score this so that one piece would be here, and then this one comes over, and then this one. It's a couple different. I'll have to look up the and maybe do it on Monday. Fun folds Monday. I'll get a couple different fun folds that I have patterns of, and then we can make some fun fold cards. I was wondering if any of you guys would enjoy a oh my mystery where I sent out measurements. You use what you have at home, and then we do do it together. If you're interested in doing that, let me know. We can come up with something like that. I could give you the measurements, like say Monday night for Friday. I could give you the measurements on Monday night, and then on Friday, we all sit in our own little space and we can do our mystery stamping, where I have the measurements for you. You would cut the paper, and then we could stamp along together. If that's something you would like, let me know. Um, my email, you can send it to my email, DKL333. I gotta make a new one. DKL333 at Comcast.net. Thanks, Linda. Or you can leave me a message on Facebook if you're on Facebook and said, yes, I would be interested in mystery stamping. Or you can leave me a message on YouTube, because when I get a message on YouTube, I get a message. So, all right. Yeah. Thanks, Linda. Yep. Oh, yeah, I can do that too, Renee. Yes. That would work too. All right, guys. I will um do that. We'll do that on Friday. How's that? No, Linda, whatever you have at home. It's whatever you guys have at home. It don't have to be Stampin' Up. But then if you're in here with me, Linda, we could do that together. Hi, Dana. Welcome. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out for me. I will get back to you. You can email me at dkl333 at comcast.net, or you can leave me a message on my Facebook business page, The Stampin' Hut, or you can leave me a message on YouTube. Like I said, I will get a notification if and whenever somebody uh, gives me a message on YouTube as well as Facebook. Okay? Thank you for joining me tonight, and I will be back here